make some raspberry bread. So let me reverse the camera. Got my little stand ready, I think-ish. Someday I'll be a pro. Okay, we're back again. It hits buttons when I put it in. Gotta be really careful. There we go. The lighting is horrible, so I think I'm gonna mix it out on the table and bring you guys the stuff to show you. Because it is so I went a little bit berry picking. I've got some black raspberries. Yeah, and some red raspberries. I'm going to put it in the bread. I'm going to be walking back and forth, I guess. You know what? Let me put this on the other side. And then maybe we can just adapt it back and forth. You can see me run around like a chicken, grab my stuff. Put the berries there. We got berries. We got berries. Gonna make some berry bread. Okay, we've got the bowl for mixing, spoon for measuring out. Gotta get my flour grinder and grind some flour. Which I have to do in the camper. It's pretty loud anyway, you don't want to hear it. Okay, you can hear the flour grinding. I have successfully dumped coffee grounds all through the camper. Let's see, I can't see chat. Maybe because nobody's chatting, but anyway, here we go. Get the flour, let's get some other ingredients out. Okay. Push our berries aside here. Put our bowl here. The flour's ready. Hey, haven't seen you for a while. How's it going? Okay, let me go grab the flour. You're doing awesome. I wish I was. I have a plan. Got to get myself back to where I was before. Okay, we'll get the flour in this. Okay, I just ground this flour in my flour grinder. This is the flour grinder. Yeah. I should have gotten a manual one, but I'm spoiled. Got power. Someday I'll get a manual one. Alrighty. Now we're gonna add some baking soda. I usually do maybe 1/3 of the spoon. Just a regular stirring spoon. I was calling around for Jeep parts. Guess who has parts for you in Mesa? Who has parts for you in Mesa? Guess who? Freedom Ford? I don't know who else we would know in Mesa. Okay, fill me in. All right, so this is powdered milk. I did salt, was the one before, this powdered milk. And I normally do a spoon or two of applesauce into this, but being that I'm putting berries in, the moisture content's gonna be a little high. So I'm not gonna be able to put the applesauce in this to give it a moist texture. It doesn't need it. Did you tell me who? Oh, Tony, who's really mad at me right now. We had a big fight. Did he tell you all about it? Because he sure likes to talk about stuff. Yeah. Yippee, Tony. I don't park there anymore. We got into a fight. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do all the black raspberries because it'll be too much. I usually only do 2 spoons of applesauce, so I'll do about half the blackberries. He didn't say anything like that at all? He likes me? I don't know. I don't like somebody who wants to fight with me over my things. So maybe that's why he got mad that I was going back to Wisconsin and picked the fight in the first place, but whatever. He it's not for me, that's for sure. I don't want to talk about somebody behind their back, so I won't tell why he won't be for me ever. But when I first started going to the place where I met him at, everybody they were like insinuating that we should hook up, and I'm like, no. All right, so I got the berries mashed into it. I'm gonna go add some water and give it the right texture. Let's make sure it's the right guy. Yeah. Well, there's only one place that I've parked my camper in Mesa, so it is the right guy. I mean, that we're talking about, same guy for sure. But definitely not right for me. I don't know if you've been watching the streams, but probably the last time I spoke to you, I was still not even bothering to look for anything. But I realized didn't want to be alone, so sadly I'm looking, which causes chaos. Fucking drives me nuts. I deleted the dating apps today. I'm so tired of them. All right, I'm probably gonna put this inside to cook. Probably take the thing out. This is the rice cooker I'm putting it in. already coated with oil on the inside, thin, watery, but yet not thick to where, here, I don't know if you can see, but it sort of just levels itself out. That's just the right amount of water there. And there it goes. Let's take this inside and get ready to cook it. Yeah. And I haven't been streaming regular. I didn't have a signal last month. It was horrible. And I was going through too much emotional turmoil at the other place. I just couldn't get my act together. So here I am at this campground, recovering a little bit, get myself back. Yay. So when that says it won't put the time on it until it's heated up enough, and then it'll say 10 minutes. Then I flip it, do it again. It takes about half an hour to finish all the bread. Hey, Wanda. So this is a really relaxed campground. I have less than 20 sites that I actually have to get ready today. There's 66 move outs, but all week I only have like 20 some people moving in, so I can spread it out all week. This is nice. I kind of like it. I don't have to do 100 sites in one day. I should get to know the Dells area. I kind of like I liked Point Beach, but there was no signal. You graduated. I was graduated for drama. Somebody opened my emotion gate back up, and oh my God. There we are again, dealing with people's garbage. So, trying to get it out of my system. Go back to where I was. I almost want to climb in and keep. Where's my coffee? There it is. Okay, so I guess while that's going, we could do a little walk. Check out the campground. Which way is the butt supposed to go? There we go. So none of these sites have paved except for mine. I get to make a sign today. We're going to teach people that walking through campsites is not okay. Somebody threw trash in bathrooms because they didn't want to walk. I mean, they're driving to the exit anyway, but they didn't. The air mattresses people throw out. Air mattresses, tents, canopies, always in the trash. Shit happens, I know. This lady did this really funny video on TikTok. It's hilarious. She used a crying eyes filter, and she's like talking about how something about today being miserable, and then tomorrow we wake up and we got to do it all over again because it's going to happen again. I can't remember the details, but it was freaking hilarious. Oh, I should have just put that on the cart. Put it on the cart. These things are really good. to get that bundle of wood back. I've gotten stronger. I started out last month lifting half buckets of campfire rocks, sand, mud, whatever is in there. I can do full buckets now. Wait, let's see if I can. I don't know if my muscles can show or not. But there we go. You can see I'm starting to get definition up in here. Yep, I'm getting strong. I'm getting silly. Whatever. Oh. All right. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in. I guess I could let y'all watch the bread cooker again since I didn't go for a walk after I said we could. I'm just not together, am I? Let's watch for the bread. Now I can either make the bread sweet or just have it as a berry bread. I'm gonna put butter on it when it's done, and I can either put, I have apple butter. I could also do honey, sweeten it up and make it taste more like cake. Oh, the options are endless. I can't wait. Then I think I'm going out to eat tonight. I have been trapped at this campground, not being able to go anywhere since July 3rd. And I probably need to get some stuff from the store, so I'm going to go eat tonight. So I have 6 days at the beginning of August where I'm not working at all. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm half tempted to go to Manitowoc. Hang out. Manitowoc, whatever you call it. I should have gotten the number of that couple. So what I need to do is work on my camper. My chloroplast is cracking. Oh, I've got to replace it. I just realized it's all across the roof. And I've got to paint. I need to go somewhere for 6 days to work on this camper, and I'm trying to figure out where. I have one of my panels on the front right is pushed way back. I have to take everything out, make sure that's secure. Take everything out of the camper and clean out the mold that's developed behind things because of humidity. Paint, seal, and replace the chloroplast. So much work. But in a rainy climate, you can't determine when to do that either. Oh my gosh. I've been thinking about it. It's suppose I could get a tarp to throw over the top of this until I can work on it, I guess. That's the other thing. In Arizona, I know a couple places I could go to work on it if I had to. Like one's in Wilhoit, even though I don't know how sick she is, but they would that group of church people would find me a place to work on it. But that's too far to go for 6 days, so that ain't happening. Eight more minutes and then we flip the bread. I think later today or tomorrow I'm gonna go collect some lamb's quarter. It's a a lot of people call it a weed, but it tastes like buttered spinach. I'm gonna collect some lamb's quarter and some garlic mustard plant and have me some buttery garlicky spinach flavored veggies. And I might stream that too if I can get enough. I'm having trouble figuring out which of the plants is the garlic mustard exactly. I need to examine them. But let's take a little stroll over this way and see if I can see any garlic mustard or show you what I'm trying to figure out. Bread. Got no patience today. People have been cutting through my campsite. I have not slept since I got here. It's like they go 12:30, 2:30. They don't care. They're just walking through my site. I don't know if somebody's picking through stuff. I have to get up and go look at what they're doing out there. So I'm getting crankier and crankier and crankier. So today we're making a sign. We'll find something to make a sign, and it's going to say, please do not walk through campsites. These are temporary homes. Maybe that'll wake them up. We made 30 cents today. Found a quarter and a nickel. Cleaning today. Not quite done cleaning yet, but we're making raspberry bread. In case anybody's just joined, well, somebody's joined because the number went up. But I'm making raspberry bread for lunch. It's almost time to flip it. I need to get some crunchy munchies. Got nothing with crunch here. Yep, I hope it's good. You can eat it with just butter or you can sweeten it up. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I just want to see how it comes out and make a decision then. I made my bread and did barbecue chicken sandwiches in it yesterday. I think that's the only thing I ate yesterday. I just wasn't into it again. I think I'm going to stream a little bit later this afternoon, some more jigsaw puzzles, I guess. I need to remain calm, I guess. Trying to numb a specific feeling in me that's causing me great anxiety. So I'll either stream the jigsaw puzzle or just do a talking chat with panel, maybe, and crochet while I'm doing it. Or could paint, but it's kind of raining. I might paint later this week. I know what I'm going to do after lunch. While I'm driving around, I'm going to think about like a little schedule of activities to do this week with y'all. I can't do a sunrise or a sunset. There's just too many trees. Okay. So this is what the bread looks like so far. It was a lot of black raspberries, so it's pretty dark. Flip it over, let it cook. It cooks less time on this side. And a rice cooker works because there's a spring in there. And when the humidity dissipates, the spring gets lighter and lighter and it pops. I do not meditate. I cannot focus on my breathing or on how my body feels or anything like that due to past traumas. I can listen to a clock. But focusing on anything that's on my person it doesn't work for me because of the past traumas. My mother would tell me that she could hear me breathing and that I need to stop. So I learned to do extremely shallow breathing. And I'm really good at Marco Polo in the swimming pools because you cannot hear me. But painting works, but I have to be out of fight-flight mode. And when the anxiety is really high, all I want to do is escape that feeling. So it's flight mode, and I can't paint that way. I have to at least get out of flight mode to paint, and then I can calm down more. Walking is my You're right. It is. I do a lot of thinking when I'm walking. That's why I get lost a lot of times when I'm walking around. So yeah, I think I am gonna paint this week. Let's figure that one out. It's gonna be sunny. If I get this sign done about people walking through my campsites, I might actually get some sleep and not be so dang grouchy. Let's see where it is. There's a great free app called Insight Timer. I'm telling you, I can't do the meditations. The guided meditation, yeah, the meditation's out for me. I either walk or I paint. But the guided meditations are creepy to me too. I can't describe it all. All I know is meditation is not for me. There's other forms of calming down. And a lot of time it's walking. When I'm angry, I will pace and pace and pace and pace until I'm calm enough to sit down. And that's one. It's not the most beneficial thing in the world, but it works. And that's what I got. But they gave me medications for the anxiety too, which I have one I could take when it gets super bad, and another one I could take, but it makes my vision all blurry. I'd really rather not take them, to be honest. I did get off of some other medications too, which people are trying to push back on me again. Just be a lunatic you're looking for. One of my favorite things on TikTok is the Alien Official. They have the dumbest dad jokes, which are hilarious because they're so dumb. And there's another lady on there. She is so hilarious. Let me see if I can figure out which one it is. I highly recommend her. Let's see. Where is she? Uh-oh, she's not on my list all of a sudden. Why not? Oh, no. Shoot, maybe if I scroll through the For You, she'll show up. I don't like scrolling through the For You. It's always, leave them, abandon them, walk away. It's all about telling people to walk away from people. I can't find her now. Maybe it's in some, maybe I have her in some of my saved videos. No, but I do have, I don't know if I'm allowed to show it, but I'm going to show it anyway. Oh, let me turn it up.
Another day tomorrow, and we have to do stuff I want to. I just found out that after today is over, there's going to be another day tomorrow.
So I was watching that. I had to save that one. I sent it to a couple people. It is, I love it. I'm going to wake up every morning and watch that one. I saved a list of videos to watch to remind me and keep me on track of where I'm going. Some of them are to yell at me. Don't push the button. Do not push that button.
I'm starting with the Color Wow Extra Large Bombshell Volumizer on damp.
I can't find the other lady.
Videos, but do you know what?
Relationship.
Can't you?
The biggest.
Can't you get it through your thick skull that I'm broke? Dead, flat, stony broke.
The biggest lesson I learned this year.
All right, I have too much fun on here. Oh God, she's scaring me.
Making a video about Peter Thomas Roth.
Is this me?
I just found a man likes you.
I can't find her. All these witches and tarot people. A man likes you. He's going to call you. Bullshit. I have to say is y'all are a bunch of fake people just trying to make a dime.
Watch me use the one size.
Someone said to try this firework. Oh.
Someone is thinking.
Yeah, listen to this crap.
Someone is
See?
thinking
This is what they load you with. Bullshit.
Like you are on their mind. And you can use, again, any. Your special person has a message.
Yeah, bullshit.
I'm in the hospital right now. I bent over to pick up a chip that I dropped, and I farted and threw out my back. I'm in the hospital right now.
This guy's trying not to laugh. That's too funny.
This is the part of the weekend.
Oh, I can't find that lady. Someday. It's just too funny. 8 more minutes for bread. There's lots of meditation and things. I just can't. I'm not a meditator. They try to do it in groups at the clinic, and they get in that creepy voice, and I'm like, just get away from me. I can hear a clock ticking. That's soothing to me. I can. They have binaural. That's something else I use. Binaural audio clips. Those are very relaxing. I used to use them when I did the. It was a form of therapy. I can't remember what it was called. But they use a lot of binaural. Very calming, and it helps process because it shifts the sounds from one side of the brain to the other, which takes. I don't know if people know, but I've had damage to my frontal lobe, which I process in different parts of my brain certain things. So part of life gets processed in the wrong part of the brain for me, which requires extra work. But it's all right. I've learned to deal with it. Other people haven't. It bugs other people, but 6 more minutes. I can't wait to eat this bread. Do I have a plate handy? See, I got my dishes hiding behind all this stuff even. Back here is my paper plates with my regular plates and my fry pans. There we go. Back up against it, and voila. Nobody knows it's there. We've got 6 more minutes. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to download some binaural beats. That'll help. Get the butter. So I have a favorite barbecue sauce, but it's got sugar in it, so I've had to go explore another one. Stubbs Hickory is my favorite, but they didn't have sugar-free, so I've started using this. And it is really good if I cook it down a little bit. If you stick to your natural source of sounds is best. And not on YouTube. Well, no, I get the binaural beats from YouTube because you can't get a natural binaural beat. And I hear the natural sounds all the time. My mind has gotten, I don't know how you define it, gotten used to it, hearing it all the time. So it's not as calming as it would seem. Because if you're hearing it all the time and then you, yeah, not the same for me for some reason. But I really do like the binaurals. So I got this, I don't know. It's really hard to figure out where the real butter, I don't think BIOS are good anymore. No, I have a few ones. They're saved. I just haven't downloaded them. Why would you think they aren't good anymore? If they work for me, and they're the same binaural videos that I've had before, they haven't been taken down. Oh, not disgusting. If I was to get a musical instrument, I would get the drums that I've been wanting. And you can do the same thing with the guitar. You pluck on the string and listen to it fade. I'm sticking with my binaural beats since they work. I'm not going to go out and buy a bunch of things that I used to have. A harmonica. I used to have a guitar. Used to have a harp. I think I still have the harp somewhere. You can just pluck the string and listen to it fade. Can be calming. But that's stuff that I have to carry around with me. It's much easier to work with something that I know works for me. Ugh. I'll let you discuss it. I'm gonna get my stuff ready for my bread. Here's my knife. I want to know, I'm curious. I don't think bio beats are good anymore. If I have some that worked and saved them, why would they not be good anymore? I haven't used them. I forgot about them. I'm just curious because you guys put these things in here. I want to know, why do my binaural beats not want to work anymore? You said they don't work anymore. Okay, bread is ready. Woohoo! Okay, that's the bread. I don't know if you could see it or not. In fact, let's take it out here where the sun is. You can see the color maybe. There we go. It's kind of, I guess I had something tilted. It's kind of lopsided. Take it to the table, Wendy. There's too much AI involved in it. Well, darn. So I can't use something that works because AI became stronger. Sorry. All right, so it's lopsided for some reason. I had something tilted. I'm gonna try to cut this. I think maybe my camper's tilted. Oh, I need a pot holder. All right, let's see. I think I'll cut it this way so I'll have. And I hold it like this. Gosh, that smells good. And I try to cut it evenly down the middle. There we go. Wow. Well, there we go. Can you see the berry bits in there? Wow. Let me see how it tastes. Let me get a butter knife. Ah. Put the butter on there to melt. Ay, ay, ay. Fold it over. Maybe it'll melt. It's heated. I don't know. Melt. Just slap butter on this piece because I gotta taste it. And that's a big chunk of butter, Wendy. Yummy. Oh, me. I don't need to sweeten it. It's pretty good. I'm gonna put the butter away. It's melting fast. It's a little warm. They do say there's black bears around, but I haven't seen or heard of any bear sightings. So there could be, not rule it out. But I don't see as many animals in this park as I did the others. And I almost wonder if it has to do with that pollution that we saw at that waterfall that I streamed. Sorry, I bumped the camera buttering this stuff. Do this. I can. Now watch me eat like a pig. Mmm. It turned out pretty good. I've seen a couple squirrels here, but not very many. And I do notice when I have to patch the holes that the mud smells like shit. It's horrible. To be honest, I think they need to close this campground down for a little bit and let it clean itself. Another vet convertible. I went mudding a little bit yesterday in my Kubota. There were a couple lots that were a mess. I went in and tried to fix them, and it was fun. My coffee. Didn't mean to be muddy, but that's a possibility. Or the campers are dumping their gray water on the ground when they're not supposed to be. Waste disposal isn't close to the water supply. The water supply is on the other end of the campground. Hey, Deb. I have an appetite. Well, this might be the only thing I eat today, but I eat once a day at least. Most days. It's usually the bread thing. But I did raspberry bread today. I don't know if you can see the raspberries in it. Oh, I gotta make more decaf. Wow, almost an hour to cook my bread and eat it. I think I'm done. I'm gonna save this last piece for later. Ugh. My stomach just flipped out on me. Wow. My gut is like, oh. Okay, well, I guess lunchtime's over. Put the bread away to finish later if I feel like it. All right, that's the end of the stream. I gotta get back to work. See y'all later. How do I end this? Oh, here. Nope.